Hey, all this Geek Girl coming at you with more movie reviews. This is the new Stephen King's It Chapter 1. I just finally got to watch it last night. And I say last night, I stayed up till like 5 in the morning trying to watch these. Anyhow, holy cow, guys. I am not messing with you in the least. These are so awesome. Bill Skarsgård, I think is how you say his name. Um, he had some huge shoes to fill behind Tim Curry. And I gotta say, he nailed it. He nailed it. He did such a good job, and he really pulled it into his own and made Pennywise his own character, and I love how they did that. It is so good, guys. Freaking, and just in the first 10 minutes with the Georgie scene, um, just when he's giggling and he's trying to make Georgie laugh and everything, and then he just goes completely stoic, and it scared the crap out of me. I'm not even playing. It is a 5 on my Scare-O-Meter. I loved this movie so much. I don't even know what to tell y'all. It's so good. And then they got the kids, and they just mainly focus on the kids this time. In the original one, they had like they were already adults and they were just remembering and whatnot, and then they bring it around to when they get back, and that's what the second part's about and whatnot. They didn't do that this time, and I appreciate that. Not even gonna lie. And how Bev already knew Ben, and then how the boys meet Ben, and then oh my gosh, freaking Mike comes around and how they meet Mike. Now let me get into one thing I did not particularly care for. They kind of just skim over Mike, which is the terrible thing to do because Mike is such a solid guy and such a solid character, and I love Mike. I do. And yeah, and they're like, they give a backstory about what happened to Mike, but they don't really tell you. I mean, like from the rock fight that, okay, yeah, that's how they became friends or whatnot, but you don't see how they bonded with Mike. I mean, he's just kind of literally the outcast. I mean, he's always just standing at the back, not saying anything. He doesn't have a whole lot of lines. He doesn't say a whole lot. And that bothered me because Mike is such a pivotal character. He's the one that stayed in Derry after everything happened, and that bothered me. But other than that, oh my god, this is a solid movie. This is a 5. I would give it a 10 if my meter went that high. But this is a 5 on my Scare-O-Meter. It scared the crap out of me. Gonna give you a little insight into how crazy I am. I was watching this propped up on my couch with my feet hanging over the edge and kind of sticking up a little bit. And a scary part was coming up, and I kind of cringed up my foot a little bit. And I actually hurt my foot by cringing it so hard, so I let it go. And I seen my freaking foot pop over the top of my computer. I scared myself with my own foot. Yeah. So that ought to give you kind of an insight. And I don't get scared. I don't. I mean, there's a couple of movies that are just like, but not very many. And I was kind of worried about this one because I thought they were just going to take it to where it was a bunch of modern day bullcrap and blah, blah, blah and whatnot. No. They modernized it, but they did it well. And just the freaking monsters. Like Eddie was scared of the leper, and uh, Bev was scared of the sink, and freaking Ben was afraid of like the bullies and whatnot, and Stan the freaking what was that thing? That picture thing of that weird looking woman. He was afraid of that thing, and all these monsters, all of them, even Mike's parents burning in that freaking thing and whatnot. They make the freaking monsters comically obvious that they're not real, just to bring in Pennywise and all of his horror and terrifyingness. And I don't even think that's a word, but it is now. and just to scare the crap out of you. And I love how they did that. I do. I adore this. I will be watching it 100 times more. But yeah, y'all let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Let me know if there's anything else y'all want me to review. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and we will see y'all later.